Hello, dear people out there. So, I am here with a very highly requested content. Whenever I post video, maximum people comment to post the exam pattern and syllabus of ISRO Technical Assistant. So, a very latest exam is coming, that is for HSFC location. And our channel is very famous actually for Technical Assistant, because a lot of people were actually preparing through the videos. We were like 2 years back, we started, or 3 years back, we started this doing videos on the technical assistant. A lot of people were preparing through those videos. We made videos on skill test, the exam pattern, syllabus, previous year questions. So we have actually a very big set of videos, or a big bundle of videos in our channel itself for the technical assistant preparation. So if you are preparing for any branches of ISRO, whether it is LPSC, whether it is URSC, whether it is VSSC or HSFC or SAC, these are different locations. Okay, so whichever location you are preparing for, we have a set of videos, and today we are going to see the exam pattern, the syllabus, and the important topics, that is which are the subjects you have to prepare, which are the important topics from this subjects for ISRO Technical Assistant Electronics for the HSFC location exam. Okay, so there is a technical assistant exam going to happen for HSFC. I don't think the date has been yet announced, but we are going to see actually the exam pattern we'll be seeing. We are going to see the subjects and the important topics. It's going to be really useful if you are preparing for technical assistant examination, or if your friend is preparing for technical assistant, if your cousin is preparing for technical assistant examination. So share this videos maximum, help other people and help the channel too. So a lot of people actually got placed into the ISRO as technical assistants through our videos. I get a lot of comments that this video was useful, I got the cracked the exam, like that. So I'm really happy to help those people. So today we are going to see the ISRO Technical Assistant HSFC location exam preparation. And for that, we are going to see the exam pattern first. Then we will be seeing which are the subjects that you have to prepare if you are from electronics branch. Then which are the important topics from those subjects you have to prepare. Okay, let's see one by one. First thing we are going to see is the exam pattern. So understand that for technical assistants, generally there will be first written examination. It can be a pen and paper examination. Sometimes it will be a computer based. Mostly it is like a pen and paper examination. You'll be given a question paper. You have to write, or you have to answer that. Mostly MCQ type of questions only. MCQ questions only. And mostly like 90% or 99%, I would say, it will be from your subject. There is no aptitude question, there is no English question, there is no reasoning questions, only subject knowledge. Okay, for the technical assistant we are talking. So there is first an exam, then there is a skill test. Now there is a very detailed video on skill test on our channel. You can watch the video. I'll be updating that video. I'll be making a new video on that too. Like what is the skill test, what is going to be the pattern, how much mark is there, like that. Okay. So first there is an exam, then there is a skill test, then they'll be conducting probably a personal interview or something, then the hiring process. That is the 3 stages of hiring. First test, MCQ based exam, then the skill test, then an interview. Mostly the interview will be like not very technical, because already the stages are different stages are really technical. Mostly it is a personal or an HR kind of an interview. Then there is directly selection. Okay, so this is going to be the 3 stages of selection process. Now talking about the first stage, we are going to discuss about the first stage today in this video, and we are focusing on the electronics branch. If you are from electrical branch, wait for your video, it will be coming soon. Okay, so talking about the electronics branch, we have different core subjects. You have to prepare all the core subjects for the exam. That is, technical assistant examination is for diploma category. So if you are from diploma category, if you have applied for the technical assistant examination, then you have to prepare all your core subjects. That is actually the the defined syllabus. But obviously we don't have time for preparing, like we don't have time to cover everything from all the subjects. So there is certain set of important subjects we have to we can't avoid. Okay, so we'll discuss that. But before that, let me tell you about the exam. The exam is going to be happening for 1.5 hours, that is 1.5 hours, or you can say it is like 90 minutes. 90 minutes examination will be there. There will be 60 questions totally. All the questions will be from your respective syllabus or your respective subject. No math question, no English question, no aptitude question. I have seen like very different type of question papers from different locations I have seen, and I have not really seen any aptitude questions. Very rarely for, I think for some locations I have seen this type of aptitude or general awareness or reasoning. But 90% it's like only your subject questions. Okay, so 60 questions, and every question will have 3 marks if you are answering it right. So if the answer is right, 3 marks will be obtained, and there is 1 mark negative if the answer is wrong. So there is negative marking. So when you're attempting a question, always keep this in mind that the questions are having negative marking. So don't just randomly answer the questions. So it might give you more and more negative marking. But if the answer is right, you will get 3 marks. So 3 marks for correct answer and 1 mark negative for wrong answer. Okay, so that is all about the exam pattern. 1.5 hours exam, that is 90 minutes exam, 60 questions, 3 mark for correct answer and 1 mark for negative marking. 1 mark, that is a negative mark. Okay. Now let us see which are the important subjects that you have to prepare. You can see that on the screen as well. So the important subjects that you have to prepare is digital electronics is very, very, very important in my opinion. You cannot skip this subject if you are preparing, if you are from electronics branch, if you are preparing for the technical assistant, then always prepare the digital electronics. There is a very, very huge number of videos for preparation of digital electronics, MCQs, mock test. There is a lot of videos on our channel. You can always make use of it if you are interested. Or else if you want to prepare from your textbook, that's completely fine. Just take the textbook, cover all the important topics from the digital electronics, but I will obviously tell you which are the very important topics. Okay. First one is digital electronics. Second one I would say is analog electronics. Analog electronics is very, very important. Like the subject that have transistors, op-amps, BJTs, everything. Okay. Then the third subject I would say is network analysis. It is network analysis is kind of a difficult subject because there is a lot of numericals can come from that. Like a circuit will be given to you. You have to solve the circuit, find answer for the current or voltage or whatever. The questions are difficult. I'll give you a tip also to answer these kind of questions, but it is also unavoidable subject. Next one I would say is instrumentation. There is a subject called electronic instrumentation and measurement. It is actually a subject that is particularly designed for the diploma branch in my opinion, because diploma people mostly get jobs in in labs, because see, they have, that's what I believe, because I am from BTech branch and I don't have as much as practical experience or practical knowledge if I compare with a diploma candidate. So they have more practical knowledge. This is what I feel. So they get also that kind of opportunities like in laboratories or labs, practical, areas and all. So electronic instrumentation and measurement, like using of various instruments, calibration of the instrument, measuring the values, adding the error of or tolerance. So that subject is also very important. And again, we have a lot of videos on our channel for preparing this. Okay, electronic instrumentation and measurement is one subject. Then electronic devices, EDC, is another subject. Then I would say next subject as signals and systems and control systems. Give less weightage to these two subjects, but don't skip it. Okay. Yeah. So these are the most important subjects. If there is another subjects, I will explain where I'm explaining the important topics. And also there is subjects like semiconductor theory, material science, like the mostly theory questions will only come from that. Discussing about the semiconductor type, the properties of the semiconductors, material science, etc. Okay. Yeah. So let us discuss the important topics from each subject. All these points, like the images of this things will be posted on our Instagram handle. So we have an Instagram handle. In that Instagram handle, there is a channel. I think that, I know the channel's name is Our Career Hub. So in that, I will be posting the materials, like the images of these and everything. You don't have to write it down while watching the video, but you can get everything as an image. You can store it in your computer or phone or whatever. Okay. Let's see the important topics from each subject. But again, I would say all your core subjects are important. All the important topics from these core subjects are also important. But if you are, thinking like which are the subjects that you can't avoid, which are the topics that you can't avoid, then these are the topics. First, let us talk about the digital electronics subject. Digital electronics has like various important topics, but the most important ones are Boolean algebra, very important. Sometimes Boolean, some equations will be given to you, solve the equation, and then from the options, get the correct answer. Or some logic gates based Boolean connections will be given to you. We know the basic gates are AND gate, OR gate, and NOT gate, right? And there is also universal gates like NAND and NOR. So connections or combinations of these, and then finally you have to get the end result. These are very important. So Boolean number or Boolean algebra and logic gates. Then ICs. The next one is ICs, different ICs, like again, various gates, their symbols, they are also very important. IC or integrated circuit. Okay, that is also important topic. Number system is very important. There is binary number system, decimal number system, hexadecimal number system, octa number system. All these number systems are important. They will be either giving you some calculations or some conversions, like conversion from one number system to another number system. We have a lot of videos on our channel. Please use it. Another very important topic is K-map. K-map, 3-variable K-map, then or 2-variable or 4-variable K-map. Mostly 3 and 4-variable. Important. Flip-flops are a very important topic. Next one is gates, different gates, AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate. Their combinations are important. TTL. Then various memories like DRAM, SRAM. Mostly like they'll be asking you some theory questions about these or the structure of the DRAM, SRAM, etc. MUX, DMUX, encoder, decoder, etc. And also ADC and DAC topic, please cover. Okay, so these are the very, very important topics from the digital electronics which you cannot avoid. Okay, and again I am repeating, please try to cover all the important topics from digital electronics if possible, but don't avoid these topics because definitely there will be questions from this area. Next is analog electronics. From the analog electronics subject, there is actually this analog electronics mainly consists of transistors, diodes, op-amps, etc. These three are the most important topics in my opinion: transistor, diode, and op-amp. In the diode itself, the diode structure, movement of electrons, the depletion layer, how the depletion layer is formed, everything is important. Now different types of diodes is there. LED is there, light emitting diode, photodiode is there, Zener diode is there, varactor diode is there. So all these are very important, and in our channel we have videos separately for all these. So you just type varactor diode and then type PC electronics. You'll be getting some videos. Definitely you'll be getting some videos and it's useful. So please make use of it. Okay. Next is amplifiers, is also a very, very important topic in analog electronics. So try to understand the equations and the concept of the gain, efficiency, power in dB. These are very important. Now op-amps are also important. The structure of op-amp, different circuits that can be made with op-amp, the characteristics, ideal characteristics of op-amp, very important topic. Transistors are also very important. In transistors itself, there is mode of operations, biasing. These are also very important. Okay, so these are the important topics from the analog electronics, I would say. Next is network analysis. In network analysis, mostly it is like a network is given to you. There are various equations like Kirchhoff voltage law, Kirchhoff current law, or nodal analysis, use any of this and try to solve. There is also other theorems like superposition theorem, maximum power transition theorem, there is Thevenin equation, there is Norton equation, Wheaton's bridge. These are all coming in the network analysis. So cover the basics of these all topics. Okay. And also very important, series parallel combination of resistors, capacitors, inductors. Study the equation, then try to solve the the circuit given to you. Okay. Then KCL, KVL that we already discussed. Then there is two-port networks like various parameters, two-port network parameters, Z parameter, H, Y parameter. All these parameters are very important. Now, in my opinion, I'm going to give you a very important tip. If you are seeing a question, like if you have a question paper and if you see a question from network analysis, if you think that it is a circuit that you have to solve, just circle it and leave it for the last moment of the examination, or like after you have solved other questions, then only come back and answer this, because these questions like solving the networks and getting the values, these are time consuming. It will take a lot of time from your exam total time. So always leave these network analysis questions for the end time or the last time of the exam. After you have that, whenever you have finished all the other questions, come back and solve this, because it really help you in saving the time. Otherwise you will be stuck with one question and there will be some MCQ questions that you know answer already and you are not able to attempt. So it's like it's not a proper way of answering. So network analysis always leave for the last time. That is after. I'm not saying like just before you give the answer paper you have to answer it. Like whenever you have solved other questions, come back and answer this. So that is my suggestion, and that's actually a trick that you can use. Okay, let us talk about the next subject, that is semiconductor theory and material science. This subject is mostly theory. Okay, there is questions from electrons, holes, mobility. There is questions about semiconductors like silicon, germanium, structure and everything. PMOS, NMOS, dielectric constant. Also, there can be questions about superconductors, etc. Okay, so prepare accordingly. Now, next subject I would like to include is electronic instrumentation. So as I said, electronic instrumentation is mostly for diploma candidates in my opinion. So that is one subject that you cannot avoid. So electronic instrumentation has questions from transducers, different types of transducers, their working, etc. Different meters, then error analysis, the different bridge, Thevenin bridge, Kelvin bridge, Megger. These are galvanometers, ammeters, voltmeters, tolerance, the calculation of the structure of this, all these are very important. Also ADCs, DACs, different types of ADCs, DACs, etc. These are important. So I'm planning to actually start a preparation series for the HSFC location. So if you are interested, please comment below the video. I will be starting that. So I have not really, got a request for starting the preparation series. So if you want a video on that, but before that, let me just tell you, already there is a lot of videos on our channel which can be very, very useful. So please make use of it. But I'm going to, start a new series which can be useful for the HSFC exam aspirants. Okay, let's talk about the next subject, that is EDC. EDC has, again, electronic devices. That talks about different devices like, again, transistors, MOSFETs, their features. It also include the Zener diode, varactor diode, etc. So that is also important. There you mainly deal with the parameters of the these equipments, like these devices. So that is also very, very important, and various characteristics like diffusion, drift, etc. Okay, another important subject, I have not given that in the while I was mentioning the subject, that is microprocessor and microcontroller. It is also very important, especially 8085 microprocessor and 8051 microcontroller. Different registers, different type of memories, different the structure of different registers, T-mode register, etc. Like interrupt registers, different registers are there, right? And the registers has different bits. bit location, what each bit location does. So everything is important. So prepare very nicely from these special function registers and the what do you say, different registers in general for microprocessor and microcontroller, the instructions for that, the memory allocation, all these are important. Next subject I would include, or I want to suggest, is communication systems. I have not also talked about that, communication systems, but I'm definitely going to include those while I'm, including the images. Communication systems is very important. That is, in communication system, we talk about the amplitude modulation, frequency modulation, and phase modulation. There is equations, important equations also for communication system. Again, videos are there on our channel. I have already discussed these things back in like 2 years back or 3 years back. So when I'm actually talking about this, I can remember about the videos that I have created. So there is angle modulation, and in that there is amplitude, frequency and phase modulation. Amplitude modulation and phase modulation is there. Or you can simply say amplitude modulation, frequency modulation, and phase modulation. And equations for power, sidebands, all these are important. Bandwidth, channel capacity, different, like another subject that is actually included in it is called information theory and coding, ITC. In that, different codes we discuss. I don't think that is too much important for a diploma perspective, but if you can cover at least the basics, names of the codes, different codes that we use for communication, that will be good. Then sampling rate, Nyquist criteria, very important. Nyquist criteria is important, okay. So these are the important topics from communication systems. Okay, let us move to another subject, which is called EMT, electromagnetic theory or electromagnetic field theory. Again, not a very, very important subject, but you should know the basics. The transmission line equation, the VSWR equation, reflection coefficient, characteristic impedance equation, skin depth. And another important subject is antenna. That is also kind of included in the electromagnetic field theory or EMT, electromagnetic theory in general. Actually, I think different universities has different names. So when I was learning, it was AET, applied electromagnetic theory. AET was the name of the subject. Now it is, I think, EMFT. I don't know whether they have changed again or not. Electromagnetic field theory. So all these things mainly discuss about the transmission lines, the skin depth, the properties of antennas. They discuss about the transmission through the electromagnetic field. Okay. So try to cover the basic things. So that's also that's also like a medium kind of important subject. So then another subjects I want to include is control systems and signals and systems. Try to get the signal equations from the signals and system. Control systems, I would say, if you can understand about the poles and zeros, how the control system definition based on the quadrants, it is done. At least that much. Okay, that is not important. I would say if you can get the knowledge of it, that will be good. Next, another important subject I would say is radar. Radar range equation is very important. Doppler effect is very important. Then the time equations and all is also very important. So there are different equations. Directly they'll give you the equation. There is equation for finding the range. There is equation for finding the pulse width. These things are important for radar. Okay. Again, not too deep into the subject, but the most important things you can cover. So just Google about, the important questions from radar or the formula revision videos of radar. So there is a lot of formula revision videos on our channel. Please make use of it. I am not bragging about the channel. I know that I have helped a lot of people, especially for the preparation of the technical assistant. A lot of people were preparing from the videos, and still there are videos that has like good number of views. That is for the technical assistant. So I know that many people made use of it. So you can also use these videos. If you are very new to the channel, you can use these videos for your preparation of technical assistant, or if you're preparing for the AAI exam, AET exams. you can make use of these videos. I will continue to make videos more and more because many people find this useful, not just job updates, but these videos are something which, you know, people wait for. So I'm not going to stop again, like stop this. Yeah, so that's that. So we have discussed all the subjects. Again, I will give maximum weightage to digital electronics, analog electronics, network analysis, then electronic measurement and instrumentation. I will also say communication systems, radar, microprocessor and microcontroller. These are also the subjects that you cannot avoid. So the video is getting too lengthy. I don't want to again stretch the video. I'm going to post these images which I have in the channel on Instagram, not any other channel, Instagram channel. So please go there and take the content, save it in your computer. And please support the channel by subscribing to this. So it's been like a long journey. I think I have started like 4 years or 5 years back. It's like a very slow growth for the channel, but still I'm keeping I'm keep on making the videos because I like this. Even though I'm doing other jobs, YouTube is something that I am like, I'm not able to stop it because content creation is always a good thing to do. That helps me stay motivated, I can say like that. Yeah, so that's it. If the videos are useful, support me, support the channel, subscribe to it, share the videos with your friends. Thanks for watching and keep on watching.